I'm just here.
Hello again, everybody. I'm joined with my lovely friend Ariel. Met her on TikTok, and we have been through and through with each other ever since we met, talking to each other, helping each other, supporting each other. And it's been a really wonderful experience just to find somebody, find a consciousness out there that's like across the states, just to have that support, for, just like, and it's just the most random place, but it just goes to show you how connected we truly all are. I guess thank you for that also. So we came here together today to practice a breathing exercise. I drank hot water this morning, and then I had my tea. I had a little bit of coffee, so I'm going on a relatively empty stomach. It's just a matter of converting my body to lighter forms of energy. So I have been breathing all day. I've been practicing lighter forms of energy, consuming only light things in order to to prepare my body to be able to dive into a more spiritual realm in a fasted state, sort of. It's going to be a really intense sort of experience, so that's why I'm so excited. You're going to see it. Like, if I look crazy, which I'm probably going to look crazy while it's happening, it doesn't matter. As long as I can get there, that's what I'm focused on, and then I'm able to share that with you. I'll put some links in the video just to elaborate on what those things are on the more technical level. As far as I'm worried about right now, it's the experience itself and what I've been practicing and trying to put my body through in order to experience in the here and the now. The technicalities don't matter as much for me. What I'm wanting to do is get to the end of my journey and keep going. So what we're doing is we'll be breathing about 30 times in and out, at a little bit of a quicker rate than normal and as deeply as possible. What that's going to do is it's going to increase the concentration of oxygen in our body, and then we're going to breathe everything out, hold it, and then there's 3 major locks that we're going to work on. One is in the throat. So we're going to pull our head, and then we're going to bring our chin into our chest. We're also going to do...
That's your sacrum.
Okay, we're the sacrum lock.
Or solar plexus. Solar plexus.
Solar plexus. Okay, so we're basically sucking our stomach in. It's all like trying to bring our belly button to our spine, and then we're pulling it up. After we engage that lock, the third lock is a matter of like flexing the gooch muscles. You're basically flexing all of that and pulling that up also. And what you're doing is you're concentrating all your energy. You're literally locking your energy here and bringing it all here. So it's like your head, it's gone. Also with your 30 breaths, you're going to try to focus on your diaphragm. You're going to be doing diaphragmatic breathing. So that's really going to bring in as much air as possible, and that's what you're focused on, is bringing in as much air as possible, getting that oxygen concentration. After we exhale and engage the locks, we're going to hold that for as long as we can, and right at the point where you can't hold it anymore, you're going to bring your neck and your head up and breathe all of like the abundance of the universe into like your soul, and hold it there. And this, I've been like low-key practicing it. I've been sort of waiting for the appropriate time that my body's been ready, especially if you have a lot of things that are in there and it's not cleaned out yet and it's not a very clean system. It might feel very uncomfortable. So you want to make sure that, you kind of have things a little empty, you're taking care of yourself. You hold that air in us, and then we start the next round. If you're up to it. So, and then you can increase the 30 breaths to like 35, 40, and you could typically do like 3 to 5 rounds of that. So we're first going to arrive and get ready for what we're about to go through. I'm actually going to take my sweater off so that you can see what's going on as I'm locking everything. So just try to, if you can, listen to my breathing. Let's begin. tingles?
My hands tingle like crazy. I don't know what that means, but they're tingling so much.
Are they tingling right now?
A little tiny bit. They're still tingling. Yeah.
It happens to me. I start feeling that tingling sensation, and that's I want to chase that. Like that's what I'm sort of going for as I'm breathing. That first 30, coming in and out. That's the oxygen just like charging you up. You're becoming fully charged, as Wim Hof would say. And I want that to be as strong as possible. Once I get to the point of that exhale, and then like locking everything. And then because it's like once you start that, once you engage those locks with an already very intense feeling, it doesn't matter how long you hold those locks, as long as you can get to that point where you can't, like, you have to breathe. Like that's what you want to go for. Like I have to breathe, and I'm holding myself from breathing all the way until I get to the point that I need air. And like that's like your soul reaching out to the universe. It's just like, thank you. Thank you for everything. Thank you for this human experience, this beautiful bliss, this thank you. It's just unlimited love. And yeah. Oh man. But obviously it's okay if you don't have that very intense part, because just the tingling sensation itself is already blissful. But
right.
I'm just trying to get to that point where I have that intense part. I just want to have a stronger like experience, and that's what I'm going for when I do this. And it's just a matter of like practice and like critiquing yourself and playing around with your breath, and just playing around with what makes what happen less or more, and getting in tune with it. And I've been sort of low-key practicing that pretty much every day, especially when I was taking cold showers. It's just playing around with the breath, and it's just it's so blissful. But I love it. You ready to dive into round 2?
Do it.
Let's do it. All right. It probably looks like I'm crying.
You look like you're crying.
I'm not. It's just so beautiful. Gosh. I couldn't, when I inhaled, I couldn't hold it. I couldn't hold it. As soon as I inhaled, I was like, oh, because it was just so intense. It was so intense.
Oh my god.
It was insane.
You know what I'm learning here?
Yeah. What's up?
I still have some blockages.
Yep. It'll expose it.
Yeah, that's exactly what it's doing.
Yep.
It's like that's where my mind is going. It's like, and I can feel it within my body. Like blockages that exist, but that's the thing. I'm feeling the blockages open.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It'll do it. It'll like expose you. Like if you're not doing something right, like that karma's gonna be brought out here, and karma's gonna be like, you need to straighten up because you're literally stopping yourself from being like who you are. And like I had a crazy experience. I don't want to get too deep into it because I could talk about it for 30 minutes. But when I was in the room, Brittany, she was over there like cleaning something up, and I was being very mindful like that entire day, but especially around that moment, that for like that hour or so, I had to take a hot bath. I was breathing like very intensely for like an hour and a half, and I was just being very mindful. She had Bob's Burgers on the TV, and I was just like laying in bed, just like this, not dissociating from everything, but just being like here and just like being present. And I was just like, I was feeling great. I got up, and she wasn't looking at me because she was cleaning something, but I got up and then I stretched my heart out just because I was feeling like some sort of like sensation right there. I don't know if that was like a chakra that was like trying to unlock itself, but as soon as I got up, I just breathed deep, and then I expanded my chest and then really tried to feel out what that feeling was, and it's like something opened up. Like so, like I literally, like I was over there, like I look crazy though. I was over there like going like that, and Brittany just cleaning something up. She has no idea what I'm going through in my mind, but I was going through such an intense like moment in my life. Like that was one of the most intense moments in my life. It was crazy, but there was just one thing that was holding me from chasing that feeling, and it was just like, it made that obvious after that experience. During that experience, I was like, it was so sophisticated. I don't know if it was my mind or that my spirit itself is just so sophisticated that I can't comprehend how much I can comprehend within the spirit realm. But it was just understood that something's just stopping me from like, you know, being true and like being open, being free. It was one thing, and then ever since then, I'm just like, okay, yeah, I know what I gotta do. Like I know what I gotta do. Like, but whether you choose to do it or not, that, you know, that's it's hard to do it, but it's still a choice at that point, and it doesn't happen until you do it because it's the same thing every single day. Just because you have some experience doesn't mean that you're about to like go chase everything. You gotta do that yourself, and you gotta be strong. You gotta have the courage to do that. But if you don't, you know, that's just the flaw of the human experience. And I hate to say that, but you know, life can be beautiful as long as, you know, you're doing what you gotta do.
Exactly.
You know, I think that's a wrap. I don't think we need to do a round 3. It's getting really dark anyway, so. The camera can't really see me, but holy crap, that was nice. But that's the first time that somebody probably witnessed me doing that, and I had it on camera this time. So, I'm excited.
Yeah, you know what?
Yeah.
I can see that in you, the whole intensity within your body language. And honestly, I'm not fucking crazy, but I swear to God, when you let your breath out, it caught my attention, so I looked at the camera and I saw breath come out. I swear to God, I saw it come out. I swear to God, like you were in a cold room.
What?
I don't know if the camera caught it, but I hope it did because I fucking saw it.
Holy crap, okay. So we might be onto something. There might be some metaphysics there that can explain exactly what that was.
I definitely got and learned more than one thing out of this, so I'm totally down for more.
Awesome. If not this, then we could just do some yoga or something. 'Cause I always trying to do that.
I'm totally down for whatever.
Awesome. Thank you guys for joining me, for sticking all the way through. You know, if you see my other videos, you know I'm all over the place. I'm in my process trying to figure everything out and figure out how to explain these things more efficiently and quickly, just so that I don't lose anybody's attention, because this is just something that's so important to me, and I think it has something of value to offer everybody. So again, thank you for being here. Namaste.